have it? Do you have it? Do you have it?
From Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, welcome to Guts, the action sports show that's gonna make you sweat. And now today's fearless players, wearing the breezy blue from Glenridge Middle School, Chris the Kangaroo Kakayakoka. In the rousing red from Winter Park High School, Eddie the Razor Ruiz. In the pounding purple from Akko Middle School, Jess Grit Kakayakoka. Hello everyone, I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to the Extreme Arena, home of Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Today's players once again battling their way through 4 outrageous events, and after that they'll get a chance at tackling our radical rock, the aggro crag, where almost anything can happen. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner, and he or she will be able to take home an glowing piece of our awesome rock. Now remember, all of our events are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. They will be wearing safety equipment, and we'll have a professional stunt coordinator and stunt spotters with them at all times. So please, do not try this at home. Now on to our first event, which is off the wall. Imagine being in the World Series. Darryl Strawberry hits a deep drive. You're going up, 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 and you catch it. That's because you got an elastic cord on you. That's what we're simulating here in Elastic Sports here on Guts. Let's go to our referee, Maura Quirk, for the rules. Mo.
Very nice, Mike. Our players will get 45 seconds to knock down as many balls off the wall as possible. The player who knocks down the most wins. Players, on your mark, get set.
All right, going back, Alfredo! No way! Baseball home runs are going to get past our Guts players here today. As you see, Eddie, the Razor, Ruiz, cutting up that wall. Take a look right there. And there, a look at Jess as she goes back down and attacks on one, but she misses the wall. You have to have a lot of strength as you hurl yourself up against that wall, kicking your legs and your arms against those baseballs, knocking as many as you can off. And it looks like Eddie has a substantial lead at this point as Chris the Kangaroo Cook continues to jump up against the wall. It has run out, folks. As you see our players right there, Eddie with a big smile on his face after that one. He knocked a lot of baseballs off of that wall representing Yankee Stadium in the Babe Ruth era center field. And there's another look at Eddie right there. Waiting for the results. Our judges are conferring with our referee, Maura. She is ready. Mo.
In first place is Eddie in red. He knocked down 37 baseballs. In second place, Chris in blue knocking down 10. In third place, Jess in purple. She knocked down 7.
All right, Eddie with a fantastic job here in this event. Look at this man. I would like to see somebody try to hit a home run past Eddie the Razor as he is here right now. And Eddie, how did it feel to be flying like that up there, my man?
It was the best thing I ever did.
All right, let's go to Mo and check out the leaderboard. Mo!
Mike, first place in our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Eddie, the Razor in red. In second place, in 200 points, Chris in blue. In third place with 100 points, Jess in purple.
All right, and now it's time for Chris to spill her guts. So Chris, spill your guts. Chris, the Kangaroo Cook, is a 13-year-old track star. When she's not hopping or over hurdles, the kangaroo enjoys jumping into the ocean near Sanibel Island. And that's the kangaroo. All right. And our next event, as the Extreme Arena heats up, it's called Boogie Down. Our players are going to get a chance to go kneeboarding here in our pool. But no, they don't need a boat. This is Guts. They're going to create their own wake in our man-made lake, self-powering themselves across our pool. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo!
Mike, each of our players will pull themselves across the pool and back. They must high-five the spotter before coming back and also to end the race. Best time wins. On your mark, get set.
So as you see Chris powering herself across that pool, good form here. with a nice steady motion. She's keeping the front of the boogie board above the water. Often trouble as she hits the side. Hits the high five and turns around. She's smoking now. Look at this, folks. Oh! Now, what I was saying about the nose of the boogie board staying above the water can really slow you down if that goes underwater. And she hits the high five right there. We will go to Mo and get the official time. Mo's ready. Mo.
Chris clocked in at 31.4 seconds.
Okay, so Chris the kangaroo cooking across the water right there with a nice steady motion. You see her getting out and a little bit wet. And Eddie will see if he can hold on to first place right here. He is in first place with 300 points, Chris with 200, and Jess with 100 points. We'll see if Eddie Ruiz can hold on. The Razor. We'll see if he can cut his way through that water with good speed. He looks ready.
On your mark, get set.
And Eddie the Razor Ruiz having some trouble. Oh no, keeps continuing to pull himself up, but as you can see, the nose of that boogie board in the water. And the rapids are giving him definite trouble. It adds an incredible amount of weight to the board if the nose of the board goes underwater. And so as Eddie turns around, he's going to have to really cruise if he's going to get through there. It doesn't look like he's going to get ahead of Chris on this one, so now he's looking for the best time that he can get, because we still have Jess yet to go as he continues to struggle across the pool. All of our events here on Guts, our players must go through vigorous training. And let's go to Mo right now.
Eddie in red came in at 49.6 seconds.
39.6, okay. So, as I was saying, the training and the tryouts that our players need to go through in order to get on this program, you can tell from our first event, Elastic Sports, and then we put them into the pool. Our athletes must be incredibly versatile in order to compete here on our show. We'll see in some of the events later on in the show some of the other athletic abilities
on
that
your
our
mark,
players have.
Get set.
As Jess gets into the pool, and Jess Grant has got the grit to say now, leaning back on the board, and a nice steady pace seems to be the action that gives you a good time right here. As she comes in and hits the high five for our spotter right there. She's making good time at 21 seconds. It's going to be close, folks. 22 seconds, 23, 24. She's in the middle of the pool. She's going to have to really cruise, folks. It's going to be very close. She's looking for first place points. Okay, now remember, she was in third place going into this event. Let's see what she's got on the time. Mo, are you ready?
Jess clocked in at 30.7 seconds. That puts her in first place. Chris in blue in second place. Eddie in red in third place. Mike.
So Jess just edging out Chris in this event. Look as she comes in on the final stretch right there, realizing that she was very tight on the time there, came in, hit the high five, and took first place in that event. We've got her right here. Jess, what was the strategy on that one?
Just to keep the board up and do as best as you can.
Not to sink, not to capsize, to stay afloat. Let's go to Mo and check out the leaderboard now. Mo!
Mike, right now we have a three-way tie. All three of our players have 400 points.
A three-way tie, folks! That's what we got right now. As you see our players, they're getting ready for our next event. And we'll see who takes the lead after this. Come back. Guts, the action sports show that asks, do you have it? Yeah! Our Extreme Arena's got the guts today, and before we get to our next event, it's time for Eddie to spill his guts. So Eddie, spill your guts. Eddie, the Razor Ruiz, is 14 years old. The Razor is sharp about strategizing wins for his track relay team. Off the track, you can find Eddie on the edge of the Orlando Magic's bench. He's their ball boy. Well, in our next event, a free kick, Eddie's going to have a lot of balls coming at him, but not basketballs, soccer balls coming from 6 different cannons. 40 balls will be shot off at all of our players. Let's talk to Mo about the rules. Mo.
Mike, each of our players will get 30 seconds to defend their goal against 2 cannons shooting soccer balls at them. The player who blocks the most balls wins. Players, on your mark, please. Get set.
So imagine playing goal for the U.S. World Cup soccer team, and penalty kick after penalty kick is coming at you from the likes of stars like Pele and Diego Maradona. They're just coming at you. You got to stop them all, one after the other, moving from your left to your right. Well, here on Guts, that's what we've simulated here today, and you see the incredible agility that our players need to be able to move from one section of that box to another section to knock down soccer balls. And right now, Mo is tabulating the amount of blocks that each team got. Let's go to Mo. Mo.
In first place is Eddie in red. He blocked 22 soccer balls. In second place, Jess in purple, blocking 15. In third place, Chris in blue, blocking 13.
So Eddie with 22 blocks, knocking down soccer ball after soccer. Look at him getting low on that one and getting low on that one. And a nice block right there with his shin. Eddie taking sole leader, first place on that one. Talk to me about that event, my man.
You have to be fast and know what you're doing to not let the balls get past you.
And you definitely did know what you're doing. Let's check out the leaderboard and see where Eddie the Razor stands now.
Eddie in red is in the lead with 700 points. In second place, Jess in purple with 600 points. In third place, Chris in blue with 500 points.
All right, you get a kick out of that last game. Well, that's good. But now it's time for Jess to spill her guts. So, Jess, spill your guts. Jess Grit Grant is 12 years old. Jess always toughs out her swim meet. She places first in every race. When she's not swimming, Grit likes to get dirty on the Destuca water slide. All right. And the Extreme Arena, extremely excited for our next event, Jump. This event is very, very important here, folks, because there's only 200 points between our first place player and our third place player. The grit and determination of Guts coming true once again in this next event, Jump. This hurdle I'm standing in front of right here stands 4'7" high. But this event right here is going to add a spring to your step and definitely some feet to your vertical leap as Elastic Sports once again here on Guts turns our players into a regular Edwin Moses or a Jackie Joyner Kersey. Let's go to Mo and talk about the rules. Mo.
Mike, our players will jump off the aerial bridge and over 2 hurdles. They must climb to the top of the opposite bridge and touch the railing before coming back, and also to end the event. Penalties will be added for any hurdles that are knocked down, and best time wins. On your mark, get set.
Okay, so Chris gets started. She's in third place going into this, but look at her form as she goes over those hurdles. Third place with 500 points. She needs to hit that bar right there and turn around and keep her momentum going. Imagine being able to leap over cars as you got yourself to school early. Well, maybe you don't want to get to school early. Let's go to Mo and check out the time on that one, Mo.
Chris clocked in at 19.2 seconds.
19.2 seconds for Chris. So she gets down off of the aerial bridge, wondering if that 19.2 is going to be able to hold off Eddie and Jess as you take a look at Eddie the Razor, ready to cut it up out here. He's getting the elastic cord put on him right there and smiling.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and Eddie takes off, and he is jumping over that hurdle 1, hurdle 2. He's hit the crossbar, and he continues. He's making great time, folks. 13 seconds. Oh, he's having trouble right here. Oh, folks, he's hung up in the middle right there. He didn't keep pushing himself. This is a tragedy, folks. Oh, Eddie, who's in first place going into this, is going to lose a lot of time on that. He may have a penalty for spotter assistance. We will have to go to Mo and find out what the official time is for Mo. Mo, talk to me.
Eddie in red clocked in at 30 seconds even. That includes a 2-second penalty for spotter assistance.
All right, so Eddie and is Jessica, our second place player going into this event, gets ready. Let's take it to Mo.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so Jessica, knowing that she has to take first place to take the lead in this one. Gets up the aerial bridge and hits one side. She's at 10 seconds, 11 seconds right now. She's making great time. And oh, but she's also having trouble right here. It looks like Chris, who was our third place player going into this event, could be in first place after this. All right, so there, as Jess goes up to the top of the elastic bridge and gets down, we will go to Mo and find out what the official time was on that. Mo.
Jess in purple clocked in at 30.2 seconds. That includes a 2-second penalty for spotter assistance. That puts Chris in blue in first place, Eddie in red in second place, Jess in purple in third place.
All right, they don't call her Chris the Kangaroo for nothing. She was just waiting for this event to show her guts, versatility, and her prowess when it comes to leaping. Look at this elastic sports competitor making it happen as she gets down off of the second elastic bridge and continues to jump as she makes her way up there in beautiful time, 19.2 seconds. And we have her right here. Also, we have Eddie. Let's talk to Chris first. You know, you're called the Kangaroo right here. You won first place in that event. What was your strategy on that one?
Just to make sure I get over the goal.
Probably a pretty good strategy. Now let's talk to Eddie right now. Eddie, you had some trouble after you were making great time. You came back over the second hurdle and you got hung up. What happened there?
I lost my balance. I was doing good, just I had to concentrate on where I was jumping. I wasn't doing that.
Oh, all right. And Chris, now we're going into the Aggro Crag event. This first place finish in that puts you right back into the game. What are you expecting on the Aggro Crag?
I'm expecting to win.
I'm expecting to win. All right, you heard it. What do you think about that, Eddie?
I think she's wrong.
All right, so we will find out. Let's check out right now from Mo what's going to happen. Let's check out the leaderboard.
A little antagonism there, Mike. In the lead right now is Eddie in red with 900 points. In second place, Chris in blue with 800 points. In third place, Jess in purple with 700 points.
So we didn't even get Jess's opinion on that one. A hurdle to climb here, a hurdle to climb there. A mountain to climb right here, folks. It's called the Aggro Crag. You stick around because you heard Eddie talk about it. You heard Chris talk about it. You didn't hear Jess, but I'm sure she's got something to say about what's going to happen at the top of that mountain. Slime, water, smoke, a bunch of surprises. You come back, it's a Crag Alert. Because the Aggro Crag is about to play with our players right now, friends. Some tough talk you've heard here today. The Aggro Crag will decide our winner yet again today. Aggro meaning aggressive, Crag meaning rock. That is one aggressive rock. A mean rock with a lot of surprises. But before we get to that, let's talk to Mo on the leaderboard. Mo.
Mike, only 100 points between each of our players. Eddie in red in the lead right now with 900 points. Chris in blue in second with 800 points. Jess in purple, third with 700 points.
That's a look at where they stand. Now let's take a look at how they got there. And Eddie, the Razor Ruiz, shaving that wall of a lot of baseballs and took first place and the lead in that event. And Chris, as you see, coming in with nice form, leaning back on her boogie board with the nose of the board up. She came in with a good time, but it wasn't fast enough. You see, she still got to hit the high five right there. And Jess pulling herself very fast, coming in the final stretch. Rapids, capsizing almost, but no, she won that one. Eddie responds to the challenge and wins the free kick game. Look at this man in front of those soccer balls. He took the lead again in that, but Chris will not be counted out. The Kangaroo comes from behind to win this one right here and put herself between Eddie and Jess with 800 points. Look at the Kangaroo hopping like she's in the Australian outback. But no, folks, she's here on Guts playing some elastic sports. And that fantasy made her dream come true. She was jumping higher, and we'll see if she can run faster as she climbs the aggro crag. This mountain here behind me, the peak. Take a peek at that peak, man. It's unbelievable. A lot of surprises for our players. Rock slides, snow avalanches, slime in your face, water up your nose, smoke in your eyes. Let's talk to Mo about the rules. Mo.
Wow. Our players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. Now, during their climb, our players must light up each of 7 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to activate all of the targets, including the final one at the peak of the mountain, will receive first place points. Mike.
Who will win the crag? You see Eddie getting a little fired up there. Chris and Jess also excited to climb this mountain. Let me remind you that the points have skyrocketed in this final event. Third place being worth 375 points, second 550 points, and first a whopping 725 points. That is an angry, alive mountain. Ready for our players. Take it away, Mo.
Players, on your mark, get set.
They are off, and the Extreme Arena comes alive for the climb up the crag. As Jessica slime in her face right now, there's a look at Chris as she's tentative, and Eddie. It looks like it's a tie between right now. A dead heat as they climb up the final ascent. Eddie hitting the final actuator. Who's gonna win this one? It's between Eddie and Chris. Chris missed an actuator. It looks like Eddie's gonna win. He said he'd win. Look at the man. Like Rocky on the top of the mountain. Who's gonna get second place? Is it gonna be Jess or Chris? Jess or Chris? Second place, the silver medal. And Chris comes in, and Eddie and Chris congratulating each other as Jess comes in and for a third place finish. And there are some happy Guts players. Let's go to Mo for the results.
These are the results of the aggro crag. In first place, Eddie in red. In second place, Chris in blue. In third place, Jess in purple.
So, what a competition here today, folks. Take a look as Jess hits her first actuator and gets slimed right there. And Chris, behind that wall of smoke, continues her climb. And there is Eddie as the rocks come tumbling down on top of all of our players. They're in a virtual dead heat at this point, and they continue their climb. There's a bird's eye view of Chris being told by our crag troll at the top that she has missed an actuator. She must go down, which gives Eddie, Steady Eddie, Ruiz, the Razor, the win, the first place finish, and that was Eddie the Razor. He definitely won this competition here today. Let's go to Mo and find out our final leaderboard. Mo.
In third place today, Jess in purple with 1,075 points. In second place, Chris in blue with 1,350 points. Our winner today, he was right, Eddie in red, 1,625 points.
So once again here on Guts, a grueling competition that went down to the final event. The bronze going to Jess. A great performance. She won the Boogie Down competition. The silver medal going to Chris, who did great in the jump competition. And the gold medal, folks, going to the man, Eddie the Razor Ruiz. Give him a piece of that glowing rock. No ifs, ands, or buts. These kids got guts. Do you have it?
All Guts players compete in Reebok athletic shoes. Life is short. Play hard.
Guts was recorded in front of a live audience in Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.
Guts!